And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Gregory Polanco.
Right field. Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping up to the plate, Chad Kuhl.
The pitcher, number 39. Chad.
David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
David Freese.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. His fastball that misses.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. Rounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the Tony Watson, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Scorched to third. Alvarez is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Pedro Alvarez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Williams going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Mark Reynolds. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 now. And that one stayed up a little high. Francisco Cervelli would be next. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Up next will be Nick Williams. He comes in.
Leading off the plate, right fielder, Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The batter,
Stepping up now, Mike Schmidt. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Schmidt becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. Williams at second. Cabrera at first. 1 gone. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
leading off the move.
First delivery to him on the way.
Francisco Cervelli.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
He throws him on the fastball there. Adam Frazier goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. So here now is the pitcher, Josh Hader. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Michael Franco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Slow little roller to third. Alvarez scoops it up. Throw across by Alvarez is in time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game. So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Aaron Luke comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Ready now, Tony Watson.
Leading off to the moon, pitcher, Tony Watson.
And he'll step off. Sean Rodriguez is going to be asked to get things going here.
Sean Rodriguez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Josh Harrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Keone Kela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters, ball 2.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Shortstop, number 13,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. Here's Carlos Santana now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's Harrison for one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. In now is Pedro Alvarez. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up.
Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Here's Mark Reynolds. They'll go to work on getting
Reynolds. Your attention, please. Now pitching. He's got it.
First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready for another chance, Corey Dickerson. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to the plate. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Herrera is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us.
Now from Fenway. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in, Rougned Odor.
Batting second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Standing in, Adrian Beltre. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So here's the
first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Chirinos has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, and they're runners at the corners now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw back to first by Colon. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. So 1-1 home. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Batting third baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
Batting fourth.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right into the box. Elvis Andrus. First delivery to him on the way.
Elvis Andrus.
Bounce towards the second baseman. To his right, Frazier. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone into the monster seats. Into the box now, Bartolo Colon.
The pitcher number 40, Bartolo Colon.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded by Beltre. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. Settling in now, Adam Frazier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Andrews into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Gallo, base runner at first with 1 out. That's inside. 2-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Nope. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Gregory Polanco.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ivan Nova.
Ivan Nova.
Now a step off. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in, Josh Harrison. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air and deep to left center field. Mazzara racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Reynolds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Elvis Andrus.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Tapped up the third base line. Barehanded, the throw to first. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Striding into the box, Delino DeShields.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. The pitcher, Bartolo Colon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Runner in scoring position with Sujan. First delivery to him on the way. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. DeShields at third with 2 away. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. From the stretch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. So striding. Michael Feliz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Cervelli.
Here's Beltre. And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Adam Frazier. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retired. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Gallo is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Missed with a slider.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
There to take it is Marte for the first out. Digging in now, Elvis Andrus. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Still only 1 out in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Delino DeShields. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. 0-1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Digging in. Michael Feliz, first at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chu has a read on it. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. On to Lansdowne and gone. Digging in once again, Josh Harrison will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Lifted in the air out to right. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Pedro Alvarez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Keone Kela takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Standing in, Bartolo Colon hitting for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th.
Pitcher, Bartolo Colon.
Ian Kinsler is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. High and deep to left center field. Dickerson going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
That's a ball.
2-0.
2-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte's after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. Alex Claudio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. Popped him up. Beltre waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Adam Frazier, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to first. Gallo fields it cleanly, and he is out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2. Now this is swung on and missed by Beltre, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
The batter.
Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. In now, Nomar Mazara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. Now batting, Gregory Polanco. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first down. Now to the plate, Keone Kela is newly entered into the
Coming in with pinch hit. David Reed.
skied into very shallow right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Here's Starling Marte. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Chirinos is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon. The ball flying out at near record pace.
Delino DeShields comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Marte. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Claudio. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench. Jurickson Profar will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco to the track. And he brings it down to end the inning. Matt Bush is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Josh Harrison stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Gallo. Foul ground. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He went deep last time up. He's set. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A pause and the 0-2. Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Here's Mark Reynolds. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first down. Ready for another shot now, Adrian Beltre. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Here's Joey Gallo now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. He went deep back in the 5th. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage... So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Corey Dickerson.
Neftali Feliz. The man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The tag, and he is out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. He jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mazara is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Josh Bell will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Chu has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.